I'm never quite sure. I always have to pull up my Twitch thing.
Should be good to go.
All right, hello everyone. This is your internet buddy, the RickityBridge, here with the amazing, the wonderful, the awesome Grayzo. And let me get rid of that echo. We are here playing as the unbowed, unbent, unbroken House Martell. We have toppled the Mad King, or we're about to, because he's been a pain, a thorn in our side, causing so many mega wars, ruining our plans, and killing Doran's third son, Alf. We will burn them all. We will get revenge for Alf, and we will prevail and put the Martells as the strongest family in the Seven Kingdoms. Are you ready for the finale, Grayzo?
I am indeed. Welcome, everybody. This is Grayzo. Welcome back to A Game of Thrones. We're going to see what we can do here in terms of Doran rising from the ashes from the south. We have lots of seeds. We have lots of Martells planted in different areas around the Seven Kingdoms that may become kings and queens and increase our renown and our power. And why am I still talking? Let's just jump into it. Speed 1?
Yeah.
Speed 1's good with you, Rickity?
Speed 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're at war.
Hello, Not Yet Human. Hello, Valkyrie in the chat. And by the way, Grayzo, I have some cool channel news.
Tell me. Please tell me.
Not Yet Human did some artwork for me and made some emojis. And Twitch only approves some of them. And they are all in my Twitch channel. So if you would like to try out the Rickity emojis, they are there for your amusement in my Twitch channel. So if you would like...
Oh, sorry. I have an echo. There we go. So I can play around with emojis and soundboards. Man, you're killing it. You're doing lots of great stuff over there. I love that.
Yep. Hello, Not Yet Human. She is the channel artist. So if you like the emojis, make sure to thank Not Yet Human.
I will indeed. I'll definitely check them out. I've had a son that's born, and because this is the finale, Rickity, I'm gonna name him after you, buddy. We're gonna have Rickity Numerous Martell. What type of character you want to be?
Well, I would be a learning character.
Okay, you got it. Little Rickity.
Yeah.
Do you want to choose a guardian?
Sure. Let me see. I want one of your children. I think that would be cool.
Sad Snake, my daughter, the weak son. If you're going with learning, I don't think I have anybody that's actually. It's gonna sound terrible. None of my kids are smart.
You know what? I'll go with Anakin for the memes.
Okay. Where's Anakin at? Is he here? Search dynasty.
Yeah, he's 19. He's betrothed to the Baratheon child.
So hang on. Let's remove him. Hang on.
All right. We have a murder scheme on Asha, and my friend, I am going to execute with confidence.
I don't see Anakin, unfortunately. Sorry.
That's okay. Just pick someone suitable. I trust your judgment. Okay. But another Greyjoy has fallen, Grayzo. This is huge. I do love surprise visits.
Nice. Forgot we were killing Greyjoys. I forgot about that. We're near coming into power in terms of the Iron Islands, right?
Yeah. Arianne was married to Aegon Greyjoy, so he is in the line of succession, pretty far down. But we've done some work here, for sure.
Love to see it. I'm scheming against Aemon Baratheon, who's unlanded. Why am I trying? Maybe he's in line for this Stormlands.
The pirates are coming after the stepstones. Oh no.
You should be able to invite me, or I can probably join.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, you're not my ally.
How? Okay. Call house member to war. Pirate conquest.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
got it.
Grayzo, I called you into that war. Can you handle that one while I beat up the Mad King?
Yeah, who am I up against? I'm up against 9,000 stepstoners. I got 2,000 soldiers.
Oh no.
We may need.
Do I have to head back?
Well, where are you on the map?
Okay.
We might be able to. We might be able to figure this out. I'll raise my soldiers in
Okay.
somewhere else. Hang on.
Raise all armies. My army's unraised when we come back for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay.
Okay, I will raise all my armies and send them to the stepstones. And not yet human. Wait, since this is the finale, are we gonna do anything wild? Well, we're just gonna take over Westeros. You know that was the whole plan.
Yeah. I mean, we could, if we wanted to, we could change to a funky religion or something like that and see how many vassals change over. Because we'd be empowered, they probably would follow us. So if there's anything that you want to see us do, please let us know. But ideally, we would want to put Doran on the throne. And I would love to be his master-at-arms as Oberyn. I think that would be cool. My army is... Oh, my army's already risen. Aha.
Okay.
So I'm actually up in near the Westerlands for some reason. I was up here to try murder a Westerlander, I think. So I gotta move. And stepstones. Where is their capital?
Ave, Overseer. Greetings, my friend. Greetings.
Welcome, Overseer. Good to see you.
If you end up not being able to control Westeros, you should end with a Control-Alt-Delete. Is that even possible in this game? I don't know, actually.
Force close. I'm used to force closing, but normally when I'm playing Elder Kings, because I've had a bunch of just random computer issues, but hopefully that doesn't happen tonight.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Doran is like 60 and he just got his wife pregnant again. Oh my goodness.
What a guy. Oh, you're married to a Frey.
And yet... Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm coming down to Summon Spear.
I have your chat.
So,
I have your chat pulled up too, Grayzo. Yeah. We're gonna have to take care of these guys.
Okay.
We're only minus 3% though. We should be fine.
Okay.
Greetings, Davies. How are you, my friend? Welcome. You having any trouble raising your troops? Everything all good?
Yeah, I've got one guy, literally one dude walking over to you now. The others are on a boat down around Starfall. They should be there shortly.
Okay, cool.
So you've got,
all right.
Yeah, we got a pretty decent army. So because we're defending, we shouldn't have a disembarkment penalty. In theory, I think that's how it works.
Yep. Hypothetically, but you know what happens when you assume things. You get beat, especially in military, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Keela. Welcome in. All right.
Okay, I'm just gonna join with your guys. You're in Sunspear. Okay, great.
Yep, and we're just gonna go and try and make some trouble for these guys. See what happens.
Okay, sounds good. One of my marshal just died. It's a bad time for someone to die. There we go, fixed. So we want to latch on to... Oh, did you move?
Yep. Should I not? I can cancel the movement.
Yeah, hang on. I gotta latch on to your army.
I canceled the movement.
Merge, and then... kind of attach army to itself. I'm not technically in the same location as you. What? There we go.
Yep.
Now I should be able to look it over.
Yep. Not Yet Human drew the pictures, and Keela and Jason Jr. helped figure out the technical issues. So thank you to all three of you, because without them, we would have no emojis.
Nice. I think I'm ready to go, Rickity. Lead the way, sir.
Let's go! Woohoo! We're gonna start a fight. I'm sure it's gonna go great.
Got the proposal.
Yeah, Rhaegar is at 94%. If he can't win, like, without my soldiers, I don't know what else to do.
Rhaegar is potentially going to lose the throne in the first, 10 minutes of the stream? Interesting. Is it for the throne? It is for the throne, right? Defending.
Yeah. He's fighting Ares. We are on. I am on Rhaegar's side, so he's at 94%. So he's going to be the next king, unless something catastrophic happens at this point.
So if you look at the loyalists, you got the High Towers. You've got the. Is that the Beesbury's? No. Who else is that? Allies. Oh, they kind of disappear. There's going to be a big power swing in terms of land ownership, I think, especially in the Reach with the High Towers rebelling.
Yeah.
Might be a good time to press the claim.
I just hope. Oh yeah, you have a claim too, don't you? I think we both have one.
Yeah, we both got them in the Reach. That's right.
All right. They're coming to attack us. I think we'll be fine. We outnumber them about 2-1.
Yeah, I think they're bailing. I'm not even sure they're gonna. Yeah, okay, we're good. We should be okay. You get the land back, and then we should be able to attack.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing on us.
How's your money situation?
Yeah. Only negative 400. You know, it's going really well.
Minus 11 a month. Okay, let's send you some cash. Do you have any prisoners?
That is a great point. I have 2. There's just a lot of stuff going on right now. Hold on.
No problem.
I got some money from the prisoners. There we go.
You might have some fighters in your prison too, potentially.
Yeah, maybe. I'll have to sort that through after this huge battle. Last time I got distracted, I got stack wiped. Remember?
No, that never happened.
Luke.
I don't remember that happening. I don't know what you're talking about.
Not Yet Human says Rickity is broke AF. Correct.
Yeah. Welcome, Luke. Good to see ya. How's the fight going? Minus 57? Man, I don't think we're going to win this.
Dude, if we lose, I will laugh so freaking hard. We outnumbered them 2-1.
Yeah, what's the disadvantage? Recently disembarked. Oh, really? I thought that was gone for defending. Maybe it's not.
And we sieged a whole territory back. How could we be recently disembarked? See, like...
I'm not sure.
I made a blunder, guys. This is my bad. Oh, and... The broken bridge, says JDB in your chat, Grayzo. Yeah, the broke bridge. Yeah. Always nice to see you, JBD. Always nice to see you, buddy.
I want to give a shout out to JBD who hosted his first ModCon today and absolutely knocked it out of the park. JBD, I tuned in towards the end of work and it was just fantastic to see the up-and-coming developments of the mods and hear firsthand the work that the good developers are doing. But honestly, great job, buddy. I think you should consider hosting more events. It was great. Well done. We need some war advice. I don't think we're gonna win this. Where's the capital?
I was lurking but couldn't resist, says JDB. Yeah. Yeah, it's too funny, right? Like, I'm laughing. Like, when I lose in games, I don't get mad, I get amused sometimes. Especially if it's like my mistake. So funny.
So, did you see the prowess that this guy has that we're fighting against? He has 40. This is another Jon Royce situation, Rickity. This guy's he's got 40 prowess. Craycall, Lord Loyal Strongbore, his name is.
Dude, this is really dumb then. Like, what the heck?
Well, you should win the second one because you've got advantage now. You're no longer disembark. I'm gonna make my way over.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
In theory, you should win the second one. I probably should have backed you up a little bit quicker. Sorry about that.
It's all good, man.
JBD says he
We
throws so
have
many wars that he can't
machinations.
help. Oh, sorry, dude. I'm talking over you. Apologies.
Oh, no worries. What did JDB say?
JBD said he throws so many wars. I don't think he can help. I think you got the tips, man. I think you got the tips. I think you're holding out on us, JBD. Could be a secret targ, you know? Could be a loyalist.
Yep. JDB has the genius trait secretly.
Job done right. Okay, our murder scheme should be really effective now. Expand
Okay,
army
good.
and recruit new levies. I should be able to do that actually because I've got gold. What's your gold situation? You're in debt. That's also why we're getting that's why we're getting a penalty too.
Yeah, I'm about ready to just like this. The sun steps are nice to have, but like if we're gonna get our butts whooped like this, like might as well cut our losses at this point and just surrender to him.
Wait, whoa! Don't surrender because you're gonna have to pay. He'll get
Money?
he'll get the title. Don't surrender yet.
Okay.
I've managed to come back from like minus 90. We just gotta be strategic here. If you surrender,
All right.
I don't know if you'll get stressed as well, and your guy is like pretty sick right now. You have to nickname the insane.
Yes. Makes sense.
When did you get insane? I like that.
I'm gonna call in some allies.
Yep, that's a good move.
Wait, how is he at 68% now? What did Rhaegar do? Did they flub this?
Flub.
Did they boff it?
Minus 68. Well, what's up there happening? It's battle score, I think. They should win though. They should win, in theory.
Okay. In theory.
Yeah, you're gonna win. There you go. Boom. Stepstones acquired. Enforce your demands.
There we go.
That was so close. Now we gotta take Targ holdings as quick as possible to help them with this war.
Okay, cool. That is a Targ holding. Do I just take like a small one? Or do I? Because last time I went to King's Landing, I got annihilated.
Is it Ares or it's Rhaegar we should be helping, right?
Correct. Yes.
I don't have an option to join his war for some reason. He's not my ally.
Yeah.
I don't think I can get involved.
Yeah. Maybe I could. Maybe I could call you to the war again. Let me see.
Okay.
Because you probably clicked to stay out of it, which is fair. But I was so mad at him for the off situation that I was just like, I don't even care. Like,
That's fair.
I am just going to get him. Yeah, you can't join. Oh well, it's fine. You can work on not being in debt like me.
Yeah. Okay.
And you could work on the Greyjoys too.
I can work on the Greyjoys. Yeah. House Harlaw is. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Iron Islands. Don't we have? Where did we put the seeds? I sound like a very confused farmer. Where did we put the seeds for the Martells to become kings and queens? Can you remember that? I thought. Did we have the Vale? I thought we had the Vale. Do we have the Vale? No.
Yeah, we did have the Vale, but then they executed off, so now we don't have the Vale. We can get the Iron Islands as soon as Uragon Greyjoy inherits, and I think we almost have the Westerlands too. I think one of your one of your children is married to one of the heirs.
The succession, unless it's changed. I'm no longer linked to the Westerlands. It's a Cray call. Stormlands, maybe Stormlands. We're in there. I'm not sure our kids are still in line anymore. What about the Reach?
We didn't do anything with the Reach yet. We were focused on the Vale and the Westerlands, which apparently is gone now. So
Westerlands has changed hands, yeah.
okay. Are we gonna have to come up with another new plan? Because that would be so funny. Ares
Potentially.
just blew up every plan we had.
We're winning now, 91%.
That's good.
For the Orange Throne.
I'm getting stack wiped. But hey, I'm distracting them, so that's nice.
I can help with money. A little bit, anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I can't raise my troops again.
Okay.
Because I feel like I'm so broke. Yeah.
Okay.
My armies are retreating, and I'm probably just gonna be like, okay, guys, I did everything I could. I literally got my butt whooped. And who would have thought that they would fight so fiercely over Wrathfield?
Oh.
Like what?
Sorry. We do have the Westerlands. When you click the Westerlands and you see Lady Tyrian, the Crate Call is her regent. It's not her spouse. She's actually married. The Westerlands is married to Viper, my son. So we should have the Westerlands soon.
Nice. And it's a normal marriage, right? So they'll be Martells.
Exactly. Yeah. So Westerlands should be pretty
Wonderful.
okay. Did we have the Riverlands? Maybe it was the Riverlands we were trying to get into. No.
Yeah, we were looking at that. Okay. Let's try and arrange a marriage between you and our grandson here.
Welcome, Living
Will
Crusader.
not accept. Yeah, the Riverlands is tough. They don't want to marry anyone from our family right now.
You want to stick with the plan for the Iron Islands? Like that's
Yeah.
Okay. How do we get that then?
Yeah, that. Okay, so Ariane is married to Aegon Greyjoy. He has a claim. So
Ariane.
we can either fight them or he can inherit it. I'm not sure how far down the line of succession he is.
Okay, well, if we have a look at claimants, Ariane is married to
Aegon.
Ariane. He has a claim only on Pike. He doesn't have it on the Iron Islands.
Okay.
So we the daughter's betrothed there. There's Gwyn. Do you have a son by any chance or no?
I do.
That's unmarried? Or maybe
he has a lot of kids. Yes, I have a 15-year-old who's betrothed. I can break their betrothal if you want.
I'm curious if you could marry Lady Gwyn, who's third in line. That might, because I could then take out the.
Oh, is this the Iron Islands?
That's right. Yeah, you got it, Rickity.
Okay. Gwyn Greyjoy?
Yeah. Do you have and you just want a regular one? You don't want matrilineal there.
Yeah. I don't want Lord of Pike. Okay.
Oh, now I've sworn fealty. Now I'm, for some odd reason, I think I was independent for a little bit. I'm now your vassal again.
Okay. Okay, that's nice.
So you should be able to add me as your spy master, because I have 37 intrigue, and that will help your murder schemes.
Okay.
You can probably request
All right.
a council position. Yeah. I want to be...
Okay. Let's see if I can arrange a marriage between you and my grandson. Lady Gwyn? Will not accept.
Oh, hang on a second. Do you see Rhaegar's married to? Dude, we were so far ahead of we thought we were. Rhaegar's married to your daughter.
Yep.
So, and she's pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Can you remember if that was matrilineal or if that is...
That's not matrilineal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. It literally was like he was in the middle of a rebellion and Elia died, and it's like I could either keep on his good side and accept his proposal, or we would be in trouble.
He's just sent me a note, Rhaegar. He said, "It is with great honor and anticipation that I, Rhaegar of House Targaryen, King of the Andals and the Roynar, the first man, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm, extend this invitation to you. To the auspicious occasion of my coronation to take place on Dragonstone, I will attend. Sure. Let's go.
Nice.
Absolutely. Why not? Nothing bad happens to Martells that travel to weddings and that sort of stuff. Hopefully he's good.
Yeah.
So Rhaegar also has a daughter. He won't let me marry her. Why? My house already has a royal marriage. My house already has a royal marriage. Okay, that's because you're married to him, I think.
Mm-hmm.
There's no chance of the reach.
Yep.
Sorry.
I can try the north.
Yeah, that could be a good shout. Why not?
Mm-hmm. Marius Stark. Let's see, will not accept. Minus 48.
Okay. If I can sway Willis Tyrell, I can get the reach.
Mm-hmm. Then do it.
Okay, let's see if we can get that done.
I'm swaying the Starks right now because it was really close.
Okay.
It was really close.
Viper came of age, so there's a chance we might have the Westeros soon.
Nice. Yeah, that's good. And then again, the Iron Islands, like Eragon is in the line of succession. It's just really annoying.
He's gonna get Pike and Pike alone. He won't get the Iron Islands. I'm curious how we can we get into the Iron Islands? Is there anybody that she's not pregnant or anything? I was thinking maybe if she has a kid, we might be able to get in. Gwyn won't marry anybody.
No,
well,
not from my end.
Yeah, so I could probably get Gwyn. I've got a son. Actually, Rickity, his name is. It's you. You can marry Gwyn. Are you okay with that? Do you ever think that you'd marry an Ironborn lady called Gwyn?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I gotta save up some cash. I gotta send a gift. That's the key, I think. Rhaegar's accused you of having an affair. Is this the truth?
Officially, Doran has not had an affair. Unofficially, Doran has like 10 bastards at this point.
Fair enough.
Like, I load up the game and I'm just like, what the heck?
What happened last time? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, oh my goodness, my chat's going crazy with the emojis and stuff. Man, I'm sorry, guys. When I collab, it's a little bit harder to keep an eye on chat. I do apologize.
This is your Twitch chat? Let me jump in. me test this out.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, you neglect us as not yet human. I'm sorry, not yet human. This is a complicated game, and I'm not that great at it.
Oh, I see your new stuff. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's gonna be some animated moving ones. Twitch just has to prove it. Dishonor on you! Dishonor on your cow!
Does that work? Yeah, it works. Cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Twitch is really fun, Grayzo. If you ever wanna get involved, I'll follow you in a second. But I know that you are doing very, very well on YouTube, and you might not want to complicate things. So I get it.
I'd say never. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm kind of flirting with the idea of multi-streaming, and I use Streamlabs, and that has an integration with Kick, and I don't think a lot of people use Kick, so I'm not sure if that's the best platform. I think it's mainly for like Fortniters and first-person shooters, so maybe it wouldn't do well for strategy games. But Twitch is interesting. I have a Twitch channel. I used to stream Minecraft on it years and years and years ago. So it's already set up.
Yeah.
All I got to do is figure out my login. I'm like logged in on my phone, but when I try to go into my desktop, I got to reset everything.
Hello, Nerd of Anarchy. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're having some fun.
I do like your chat pop up on Twitch. Like it just pops up in the top left. That's sick.
Yeah. It's just like that. People don't see the Twitch chat on YouTube, but yeah. I figure YouTube is where people can go if they miss an episode or want to watch a replay of an old series or stuff. So yeah.
Very cool.
Let's see. Can we get the Baratheons?
Very Doran coming up with new plans. So let me ask you a question. Out of the two of the Martells here, who do you think's the biggest schemer? Like, is Doran's pretty good, and like not going by intrigue points, because that's probably changed based on events. But overall, as a character, who do you think's a bigger schemer, Doran or the Red Viper?
From what I've read in the book so far, I would have to say that it is Doran. Because I feel like the Red Viper and Doran have worked together this entire time. Like, even when he was younger and, like, traveling the free cities and learning to be a poisoner and getting links from the Citadel over in Old Town, I feel like it was all part of the plan. Like, they had a plan because Elia had been killed already, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, like, that's kind of what I'm
I would
thinking
agree.
here.
I would agree with you. I think, in terms of pure intrigue, I think it's Doran's. In terms of maybe like prowess, maybe Red Viper, but he's got like 42 at the moment, but I think he operates in the shadows. Doran does. I like how shrewd he is.
Yeah, let's see what I can do here.
Did you get the coronation or no?
No.
So he's been crowned.
I didn't.
He's just been crowned.
Nice. My brother-in-law and liege.
I've bended the knee. Oh, that hurt. Hurt my knees, hurt my back, and my pride. Mainly my pride.
Yeah, dude, I've been looking at the new family that Ares put over the veil, and it's so annoying. Like, they have so many kids, and they're all old and married, and they have had kids, so getting the veil is going to be tough.
The third in line is married to a sand snake. I can help with this. I can definitely help with this. Let's do a little bit of murdering. You got a 95% chance. We can get the veil. It's good, man. It's mainly going to be sand snakes and our kids that are the royalty of Westeros.
Dude, I like it. Hey Ricky, is there a chance you could conquer Mir for me? The city of industry is special to me. Please do make sure there is no green left. I'm not sure, Overseer. We'll see. So who should I be plotting to kill right now from the Vale?
From the Vale? Okay, let me take a look. I should be able to hopefully steer your sword. So I have marriage to Morton, who is he's third in line. Well, fourth in line if you can. If you just take out the main, well, it's probably hard to kill a queen, right? Probably tough. What's your percentage on Anya?
The Queen.
I can't believe the Waynwoods are ruining the Vale. Like, what sort of shenanigans is this?
60% secrecy, very hard.
Am I your spy master?
No, you're actually not for some reason.
See if you can see.
Yes.
See if that makes a difference. Maybe that will help. And then put me on support schemes. Yeah, put me on support schemes.
Yeah.
Because I've got, I have a job well done, a job done right. So hopefully that will make, like, I would try that. I would try take out the queen if I was you.
Okay.
Luke says all schemers pale in comparison to the master Littlefinger. He has control of the Vale, the Riverlands, and has a ticket to the north with Sansa. Yeah, what a shrewd guy. Aiden Gillen, man.
Yeah, Littlefinger is so interesting. Like, what is he up to? All that. Like, what is he up to? Yeah, I'm at 77% now. Now that you're my spy master, so we're good.
Huge, man.
I think we're gonna get her.
That's great.
Yeah.
And I took out Roland as well, so that should help. That was 2 people in the Vale. I'm up
to 95%. Seize the moment.
Quick. Already? Wow.
Time to slither away, snake. A snake got her. Muhahahahaha.
Okay, so we're pretty close to the Vale. I wish I had like a notepad or something. So we've got. I'm teaming against the current king of the Vale, and I'm at 57 of 95. So the Vale should be okay. How's the Westerlands doing? She's pregnant, which is good. The minute that her son is born, I think he can claim the throne. And the Reach is not touchable right now, I don't think.
Yeah. The only issue is that the daughter the heir is married to is 30. So.
Okay.
You may want to switch daughters if you can, but there's a slight chance of a kid. I think we might be good.
How's your scheming experience? Have you ever taken this path before in this CK3 where you kind of don't wield the sword, you kind of bribe and work from the shadows? Have you ever kind of taken power this way?
No, this is really interesting. I haven't done it yet, and dang it, negative 907. Okay. Maybe. Sorry, I'm trying to get the Tyrells right now.
Shout out to Savage Squirrel for a beautiful name and a beautiful subscription. Welcome to the community. I would say that's nuts because of your name, but I like puns.
Okay,
I got a squirrel joke, Rickity, if you're interested. Squirrel-based joke.
Tell me.
Why does a squirrel swim on its back?
Why?
To keep its nuts dry.
Okay. Overseer in my chat. Hey Ricky, a quick question. Ever heard of Zahak? No, I have not. Oh, I'm the spy master of the Iron Throne now.
That's insane.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's insane. It's funny that your grandkids are Targaryens.
Mm-hmm.
So what you might be able to do, because they're your granddaughters, is you could do a very, very Targaryen thing. Oh, no, it's Rhaegar. We need to actually... I was thinking maybe I could marry your granddaughter, who's technically a Targ, and get a matrilineal marriage that way.
Yep.
Aerys is in prison, by the way. He's locked up. He's not dead. He's in a dungeon.
That
He's
is-
malnourished. That's funny.
Yeah, okay. So I think I may have an in on the reach. I married Russell Martell, who's 7, to Miranda Martell, who's 1.
Okay.
So we have a marriage with the Tyrells, and it's a normal marriage. So if she can inherit, I think we're good.
Where is she? You married Miranda?
Yeah.
And it's a
That
normal
was
one?
the only one available.
Perfect, dude.
Yeah.
That's perfect. We got another joke in the chat this time from JBD. He says, 2 fish in a tank. One says to the other, how do I drive this? I like it. I've got a Christmassy one as well. Okay. Maybe if you want more jokes, just let us know. But I got a Christmassy one. 2 snowmen in a field. One says to the other, can you smell carrots?
That's pretty good.
Isn't it? I love that one. I think I got it in a Christmas cracker one year, and that was 2 soldiers are in a tank. One says to the other, blow, blow, blow. 2 sausages are in a frying pan. 2 sausages are in a frying pan. One says to the other, "Geez, it's hot in here," and the other one says, "Ah, a talking sausage."
Yeah, nice one. Nice one. I like it. I like it. Oh man. Okay.
Thanks for getting involved in the jokes, chat. Appreciate it. Always good to have a giggle. Good for the soul. You know what else is good for the soul? Murder. Let's do it.
Yeah, so I'm scheming against 2 of the Tyrells right now.
Oh, you discovered
we'll
my
see
murder
how it
scheme.
goes.
Sugar. Sorry.
You're okay. Oh, hold on. Overseer has another one. Are you ready?
Yeah, always.
There's 2 rabbits on the moon. One says to the other, then they suffocate.
Very good. Tip of the hat. I've gained a nemesis here.
Oh, who's your nemesis?
The King of the Vale. I'm going to challenge him to a fight.
Do it.
He refused my challenge. I gained prestige. Oh.
Nice.
Can you take out Morton? Because I have a feeling because I'm his nemesis, he's going to scheme against me. Can you try to take him out?
Morton, the King of the Vale?
Yeah, I think I should have waited. I had 70% rather than 90%, and I just got too greedy. He caught me, and no, I might have the murderer trait actually. Yeah, I do. Whoops.
So do I. Because we're awful people this playthrough.
Yeah, we are. You don't get the power of doing nice things in Westeros.
No, you don't. Okay. I am gonna try for Morton. This probably won't go well, but I will try.
Okay.
All right.
Rabbits are doing great. Totally, Overseer says. Don't they normally send animals to space? I don't think that they'd send a rabbit, to be completely honest. It'd be hard to communicate
The
with.
Russians
sent a rabbit?
The Russians sent a dog to space.
Really?
To test it, yeah. It did not make it, obviously, but you know.
Yeah. So
okay.
It's like the dog. It's like you know the way you like going outside. Yeah, you want to go to the moon, and you just send them. Just send them up. Luke says, "Grayzo, what is a theory that seems crazy to you?" Are you talking about a conspiracy theory? I love conspiracy theories. R.I.P. Russian Space Dog. I mean, Russian Space Dog, that's going to be the name of my next... If ever I have an album, that's going to be the name of that album. Russian Space Dog.
Okay, Grayzo, I have a 50-50 chance.
Coin toss, let's do
to
it.
kill Oberyn's rival.
Come on.
What scrupulous allegations? They figured out that I killed him, but he's dead.
Oh, nice work. Great job. And by the way, Morton, is he married to... My daughter has just called me to war. We have an alliance now with the Vale. I got related
Nice.
theory. What I got theory seems crazy to me. What I got theory seems crazy to me. Let me have a think on that.
Oberyn, while you're thinking about that, can you take out Willis Tyrell? The coin flip did not go well for Willis. So he needs to go, and then it will be the Martells.
Winning that coin toss was the worst thing that guy could ever done. Yeah, I've got a 95% chance. I just started this game, no problem.
Nice.
So what is the theory that seems crazy to me? Probably the Maester theory, that the Maesters secretly run and control most of the kings and queens of Westeros. And apparently they schemed to... Was it they schemed to remove the dragons? Or kind of sabotage?
Yeah. It was the the theory is that the Faith of the Seven and the Maesters schemed to get rid of the dragons and the Targaryens.
Right.
So they've been scheming to get rid of the Targaryens this whole time.
That's a funky theory. As a Maester, myself as Owen, I can say that we don't really like dragons. As a Martell Maester is like perfect combo for anti-dragon. Like we're so anti-dragon, man. What was the reason to get rid of dragons? To restore power? To like, because kings and queens still go to war. Dragons just speed it up.
Yeah.
In fact, they might save
why
lives in the long run.
Yeah. The reason why they wanted to get rid of dragons specifically is because it made the heathen Targaryens too powerful. Is what kept them in power. So once you get rid of the dragons, all of a sudden they go from these dragon impossible to defeat overlords to, well, regular kings.
Okay. I can see that. That makes sense. Yeah, it wouldn't be nice if there was dragon overlords in on Earth. Like, I'm not sure how well we do with that, to be honest.
Not well.
JBD says, in his save, there's a Targaryen Maester who's also a dragon rider. Well, maybe he's in on the whole plot, man. Maybe he knows what's up.
Maybe.
I would love to know how a Maester became a dragon rider. Was he a dragon rider and then became a Maester? Because you don't see a lot of Maesters on the back of a dragon, you know. Although if there was anybody that could potentially do it, is it what was? Who's the torturer? What's his name? Starts with Q. Cersei's
Qyburn.
That's it.
Qyburn.
Like, I would love if any Maester was to have a dragon, I would love that guy to have a dragon.
Dang.
Maesters hate magic.
I'm trying to marry Visenya back into our family, and Rhaegar's not. Maybe if I abduct her, I can.
Back in? What do you mean back in?
Because remember our daughter, because to keep Rhaegar on our good side during that whole battle with his dad, he came to me and said, hey, let me marry Oberyn. And I was like, well, I kind of need to keep this alliance because things could go really bad for us.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That sounds impeccable. The Viper's daughter, Lady Cassana, is next in line for the Westerlands. So I'm going to take out... Should I take her out?
Take out the current ruler. Let's hold off till she's...
At least one?
Of age.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good call.
Because like... Because like same with the Reach. Like our scheme is going well, but also if the dude just dies, we still win. Like we don't necessarily need to take the risk of scheming against him quite yet.
I've already started this
But
game against them. We've
well then let's do it. Why not?
okay. Sure. Another
Yeah.
death, another
Okay.
death. Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, okay, and then Baratheon. Do we have any? I forget what we were doing with the Baratheons.
Good question. For some reason I have Tarth pinned, which is kind of in the Stormlands, but not. Yeah, no, they're married to the Massies. I can get rid of that. I don't think. She looks like a sand snake, but she's actually okay. No, I don't think we have anything in the Stormlands.
No, we do. Anakin Nemerios Martell is married to Leona.
So
your child.
How far down? So Galadon is married to. One above that is married to. Who is this guy? My nephew's son. We've got two Martells in the Stormlands. Okay, let's take out the Stormlands. Let's. I'll go get Stannis.
Okay, then I'll get Elathidade. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Ethelade. I'm assuming it's Ethelade.
Yeah, I haven't seen that like that. I would say it's without the Ide. I would say it's Ethel for sure, and an Ethelide. I've never seen that name before.
Ethelide. Okay.
It could also be
cool.
Ethelide if she was from Italy, but I don't think she is.
No, I don't think Italy is in Westeros.
No. Although it does have an island off the coast, which could be like Palermo and stuff.
Yeah, it looks like I can get up to 95%.
Nice. What happened with the North, by the way? Eddard is still in charge. That's crazy.
Yeah. The North is tough. They don't want to marry into. I wonder why. It's almost like they can tell something is happening to everyone who marries a Martell. It's almost like they know.
The Crown Lands is an option, by the way. It's owned by the Rikers, apparently. Crown Lands, I think there's a lady that's second in charge, which I don't think we'll be able to get to. But third in charge, my daughter, matrilineal. No, it's not going to work either.
Yeah, I'm at -49 for the Starks.
What's his opinion of you?
+8. This is for the Riverland Starks.
Oh, see, you have to specify what Starks now, because we got 2 Starks in power. This is such a weird timeline, man. Old gods are present in the Riverlands. It's kind of cool though. If any family were gonna have 2 kingdoms, like this is basically Robb Stark's kingdom. You know, this is the Riverlands and the North. That's what he would have owned. I think he would have stopped. Exactly. I don't think he would have kind of maybe wanted to go any further. I don't know what you think. Do you think he would have went for the whole throne?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think the Starks are very ambitious. Okay, I'm gonna try and fabricate a hook so that we can marry into the family.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Let's see how this goes. I might have to fabricate a hook on Eddard as well. Wow, this is so easy. 92%.
Wow.
Doran is so overpowered with intrigue. Oh. Here's a 3-word joke. Stationary store moves.
There you go. That's I had to steal that. That's Jimmy Carr. He's a UK comedian. He also has a forward joke, and it's venison's dear, isn't it? As in, like, it's expensive. But also the beast. It's also the animal, venison. Also deer meat, right? I think it's a three-word joke. It's hard to beat. I don't know if there's a two-word joke out there, maybe. If anybody knows, please let us know. Rob could have won if he didn't have to defend the Riverlands. I agree with you. I definitely agree. I think if he stayed north, out of all the people that potentially could have made or could have been friendly with the wildlings, Rob and John, I think, have the best chance. I think John's probably the best option to have the north and beyond the wall as a kingdom. And Rob is probably the best to have the Riverlands and the north as a unified kingdom. Like, I think John, because he was in the Watch, he was in the kind of the Lord Commander and stuff, and he had the relationship with the wildlings, could potentially have them assimilate to the northern culture somehow. Let's tried it, but it didn't really work for a southern king. Well, it's kind of working in the books, but we've got to see what happens there.
This is frustrating. The hook won't work.
Oh no?
It's not enough. No.
So,
and now she doesn't like me because I used a hook.
Fair.
It didn't work.
Is there an option minus 108? Why is this minus 108? Isolationist culture. Oh, you know, that's the reason why it's so tough, because Dorne has isolationists in their culture. It's like minus 80.
Well, I don't know how to fix that.
I don't know whether we should. I think it's kind of a Dornish thing. It's just, can we get the Iron Islands or no? Well, can we go back there? Can we get that?
Okay.
There's a chance. The queen is pregnant. So when the kid gets born, there's going to be a new person in there.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna get the Stormlands, that's for sure.
Sweet.
Jimmy Carr is hilarious, says Keela the Rose in my chat. Nice.
He is hilarious, I agree. Luke says, can Oberyn go beyond the wall? Conquer beyond the wall? We'll see. Maybe. We'll see how crazy he wants to get. JBD says, I'm going to watch The Walking Dead and head to bed. Hopefully you don't have nightmares. Thanks for stopping by, JBD, and congratulations again on ModCon. You done absolutely excellent, buddy. Enjoy The Walking Dead. I won't give you any spoilers, but it's a fantastic show.
Never underestimate the power of a mob, Baratheons. Mwahahahaha. Okay, what other Baratheons do we need to take out again?
So we have the Vale. We have got. Oh, sorry, what other Baratheons? Apologies. I'm scheming against Stannis. It is 60% maximum chance. I could maybe contribution. Can I get someone in his court? Oh, can't be convinced. My wife and lady. Bribe her. Let's do that.
Wait. Okay. Yeah, my granddaughter. Okay. Yeah, actually, the heir is married to our granddaughter. So I think we can just kind of chill until they have a kid. Then
For Stormlands?
yeah, because like we don't need to kill Aemon or any of the other Baratheons because they're next in line. So you're taking out Stannis so I can chill. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Just threw a spy in jail, by the way.
Who was spying on you? Did it let you know?
No. Everyone's spying. Okay. Yeah, we have the Reach. We have the Westerlands. We're about to have the Stormlands. We have the Vale.
You got some good
Let's
knights.
just have some extra security with the Vale.
Okay.
Oh man, I can't.
Can you?
They wouldn't do a matrimonial.
Is there anybody in the free cities? We haven't looked at like Tirosh, the Disputed Lands, or Mir. Anybody? I know they're mostly electives, but is there any actual kingdoms that don't fall under that sort of? That's a free city. Well, I suppose they're called the free cities for a reason.
Yeah,
Maybe.
they're all elective. We would have to take them over and then have enough prestige to change it.
Okay. And the stepstones is not created yet. Okay.
Keela redeemed. You're a history nerd. Okay, so Keela wants a history story. Grayzo, do you have any history story that you want to tell?
Do I have a history story that I want to tell?
Mm-hmm.
As in, like, regarding a battle or a war, or just something interesting that happened in history?
Something interesting that happened in history.
You may already know this, but do you know that? I think it was. I was actually watching this on Tommy K's stream today. Do you know the first submarine was created by the Confederates? Or it was either the Confederates or the... I'm not sure if it would be rebels or anything like that, but the first ever submarine was invented in the States to fight off either... I'm absolutely butchering this. Let me find it for you. Give me a second.
Yeah. Keela says, what? No way.
So the first submarine was designed in 1620, believe it or not, as a submersive craft propelled by oars. So underwater submersive craft. By a guy, it was an English guy actually, I got it wrong. It was an English guy, a guy called Cornelis Drebbel. And it was in service of King James I of England. And he tested the submarine in the River Thames between 1620 and 1624. And it was just to do with underwater navigation. I don't think it was actually to do with marine warfare at that point in time. But that was the first ever submarine. If there's let me see. First ever.
Yeah. 17th century submarines. Yeah, I have a story to tell about a boat too, actually.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Okay. So, us fighting and using intrigue for some reason made me think of the American Revolution, and we had some spy networks, but there are people who were not very well suited for being a spy or being timid. There's this man named John Paul Jones that was a captain of a naval ship.
Okay.
And he sailed all the way from the eastern United States to Britain and fought several naval battles near Britain, and then sailed all the way back safely after sinking like 3 or 4 ships.
That's wild.
And he famously shouted, "I have not yet begun to fight," every time the British asked for his surrender behind enemy lines. Absolute insanity.
What a Chad. That's cool, man. So he crossed the Atlantic multiple times?
Yeah.
Well.
No, he fought multiple battles. He crossed it just once.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. I kind of I got 2 of my stories mixed up. I got one about the submarine, and then I remember I thought I remembered this. But the first ever submarine that was officially commissioned by the US Navy was invented by an Irishman, a marine engineer called John Philip Holland. And he was a Coast Guard in a little county of Liscannor in County Cork on the west of Ireland. And the area is like heavily Irish speaking, so he probably grew up speaking Gaelic. And he developed a submarine for the Fenians, which at the time were the Irish revolutionaries back in 1878. And they essentially launched it to, I think at the time, maybe combat the British Navy, which would have been probably influential at that time. In US history. I could be wrong though. It could have maybe been the US Navy, but there was a bunch of people called the Fenians, which were kind of like almost like a faction of some sort in the US of Irish people that had emigrated there. And his submarine as well. Let me see if I can get you a picture of it. See if I can pull it up.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, by the way, Rhaegar asked me to be Chancellor.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah. We're winning through marriage.
Yeah, let me here. This is the guy. That's a picture of him on a submarine. Back in the day, yeah, that was it. But that's like I find history fascinating. I find, especially, I don't know, battles, warfare, that sort of stuff fascinating as well back in the day. So if anybody has any cool stuff that maybe I should check out, please let me know. Rickity, I appreciate the fact regarding like the one that you just disclosed as well. It's pretty interesting. Where did you find that? How did you know about it?
I was a history major, so I read a lot of books.
That makes sense.
Yeah, there's a lot of random information, so that's why it was one of my redeems. I just know something. Eventually I'm gonna run out of facts in my head and have to read more and actually come prepared, but for now that's been redeemed a few times, so I haven't had any problems.
Very cool. You're a history major. I think Wumpus also studied history, if I'm not mistaken. I think he told me that too. Maybe, or it could be maybe getting my wires crossed. But when you guys collab, maybe you guys can talk about history for a while. I'd definitely tune into that.
Yeah, we'll have to see. He wants to do a Stellaris with me.
No way!
He really likes Stellaris, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Luke says, I leave for a few minutes and come back to Irish-American submarines. Welcome to a Game of Thrones, Luke. Any type of naval warfare can happen.
We're very focused on this collab.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Admiral Yi Shun Shin? No, I haven't. Please tell me about him.
Oh, I think I may have heard of him, but I might be wrong. Luke, enlighten me. Please.
Is he a badass? Did we get the north or no, Rickety? Is like...
No, I got nothing for the north. Sadly. Okay, this is big. This might actually help us. Okay. Ariane's husband just died. You
got to tell me who Ariane's... So, is that the Reach?
My heir.
Oh!
My heir's husband just died. So this is big. We could get something with her marriage, probably.
You could probably marry Dagbert in the Iron Islands, the kid that was just born. It sounds a little bit funky. But can you get a matrilineal marriage with the Greyjoys? You might be able to get that kingdom with that.
Yeah, I'm sure the Greyjoys really, really appreciate me. Yeah, that's a no. Negative 372.
Okay. There's an unmarried Stark, Bencano, his name is. He has a fantastic haircut. He's 5 years old, and he's curious. He is in the northern Stark Kingdom. That could also be
in the northern Stark Kingdom. Okay.
And then you got there's also the Riverlands as an option too. There's two boys that are married in the Riverlands too. Two kids that are not married.
Okay. Dang, will not accept. Only negative 23. I have low legitimacy somehow.
You got gold? You can send them a gift. Or you might be able to give them an artifact if you got a crappy artifact that you don't want.
Okay. I'll look into that, but I just forgot something I set up last episode, Grayzo. This is huge.
I love this. We're just nice surprises.
Okay, so you know how Rhaegar is on the throne now?
Yeah.
I got a matrilineal marriage with Aerys Targaryen of Sunstroke.
Sunstroke. Sunstroke sounds like you were sitting out in the sun so long and you're kind of sick. Where's
Yeah, exactly.
where's Sunstroke?
That's a great question. I have no idea. I just married a Targaryen.
Sunstroke.
Okay. Okay. Let me pause. Yeah, you can. Yeah, okay. That popped up and I got really excited about it, and then I paused the game because I'm trying to sort out Arianne right now. Maybe the Riverlands will say yes.
Yeah, I want to see where your Sunstroke title is. Sunstroke. Oops. Be easier if I actually spell.
Yeah, negative 1400. Negative. They will not accept.
Okay.
Um,
Can I ask your opinion? I got a maxed out. Oh no. Actually, I didn't. I'm close to getting Stannis, by the way.
Nice.
That would open up the Stormlands for us. Luke says Yi was the only competent Korean commander and was one of the most brilliant admirals in history. He was often outnumbered by ridiculous amounts, but defeated the Japanese again and again. He was the Korean admiral during the late 1500s. During this time, Japan, fresh out of a 100-year civil war under Hideyoshi, invaded. Very cool. Very, very cool. I'd love to see a movie about that.
Yeah, same. Overseer chimed in too and basically said he was a genius, single-handedly turned around a war Korea was definitely losing. Without him, Japan would have won even with the Chinese reinforcements. Cool.
Very, very cool. I think Asian history is something I'd love to brush up on. I think the dynasties, the culture there, even the warfare there, the different tactics that they used, because it was, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was the Portuguese that brought like cannons and in my opinion, like dirty warfare, like guns and stuff. Previously, it would have been hand-to-hand combat, a bit more skill involved in taking out the enemy, rather than just explosives and that sort of stuff. But
okay,
yeah.
So just for safety, I'm gonna go ahead and marry a spare son to the other groom daughter in case something goes wrong and they die.
Okay.
Because I just want to make sure we get that, just in case they don't have a kid or something wrong. Because the other heir is a Martell, so this bastard child is not a Martell. So I'm just gonna marry them to a Martell just in case.
Good stuff. Sounds great. Sounds great.
I still could not use. I was excited about Arianne, and it turned out I couldn't really do anything with Arianne, unfortunately.
Well, so can you get maybe a? I'm just trying to think. Like, eventually, when you get your claim, or when we steal a claim, we're gonna have to raise up and fight for it. So you might want to get an alliance in the Free Cities potentially.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's something you want to do. It's up to you.
Yeah, let's just look at who would marry Arianne and just pick the best person, because it's not going well alliance-wise. Yeah, so let's find a spouse.
Can you marry any of the wildlings?
Let's do by alliance power. Oh yeah, maybe. I can marry her to Rickity. That would be so messed up.
Game of Thrones, man.
My nephew. Yeah, true.
So there's a plague. I just want to see where it is. There's a plague in Dorne. It's the bloody flux. That's pretty bad, actually.
Oh no.
It's a major plague. I'm gonna put my maester
Isolate capital.
Yeah, exactly.
Enter seclusion. Maester on preventing plagues. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, that could be bad.
Yeah, so many things could be bad.
I have a
Okay.
60% chance at Stannis. Should I take it?
Yeah, just do it. See what happens.
Scheme failed. Crap. I gained a nemesis. Oh my god. Crap.
Yeah, I just married Ariane to a Florent. That was the best I could do.
Can you try kill Stannis? Please?
Yeah, I can try.
Thank you.
Murder. I love how I'm just like so used to murdering in this playthrough. I'm just like murder, totally normal.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a game, so yeah, I've pressed the murder button a lot. I know what to do now.
Yeah. You got this. So you're first in line for the reach, you know that, right? Yeah.
Yep, Yep, I set that up.
Beautiful.
Yep, I set up the reach. I'm having trouble with the Riverlands and the north.
So let's can you ask Rhaegar for war declaration? Because I would love to steal. I would like to
modify vassal contract.
let's see if we can push some of your claims, right? Because we can go into the reach now and take. Like the reach is also our enemy at the same time as the Iron Throne, but it might be cool to. We're probably allied to the reach in some shape or form, though, aren't we? Probably.
Yep, we're allied to the reach now. Like we have a betrothal, and we're about to get the reach for the Martells.
Okay. Well then, yeah, maybe we go. maybe we get claims on the kingdoms that are hard for us to infiltrate, and we try to take the land with force rather than with scheming. So like, what was it? The Riverlands in the north is the ones that we're struggling with.
Yeah.
Is there any special buildings in those areas that we might want to take? Like the Twins would be good. That's a really good hold-in. It gives you a lot of money and a lot of advantage.
Okay, I see. Yeah, we can definitely fabricate a claim. I can fabricate I'll focus on the north, and you can focus on the Riverlands.
Yeah, let's do it. Was Dorne really founded by Michael Dorne? Worf? I'm not sure. I doubt it.
Yeah, okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Ooh, I could get White Harbor, Winterfell. Why not? Let's get Winterfell. You won't marry into the Martells? I'll take Winterfell from you.
So you have a claim on Winterfell? If you take White Harbor, Harbor is one of the best holdings in the game in terms of money. You get 20% extra income. Like that city is freaking insane, man.
I am fabricating a claim on Winterfell, but then I'll do White Harbor.
Okay. Yep. Do I have any claims that I could maybe fight for? Maybe declare wars? No, I can't. How's her plague doing? Rickety, give me a sec. My dog's just barking. I think maybe someone's at the door. I'll be right back. I just want to check on him.
Okay. I'll pause the game and entertain everybody. Hello, guys. This is amazing. Right? I mean, we have... I mean, if you look at my screen here, I know Grayzo is going to be frozen for a while because he's checking on his dog, but like we have the reach. Look at who Lady Miranda Tyrell is married to. It is Russell Martell. We have the Stormlands. Look at who the heir is married to matrilineally, Doria Martell. Ha 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 ha. And I am plotting against Stannis as we speak right now. We have the Westerlands, Lord Viper. And we have this bastard child betrothed to a Martell as well, just to make sure. And we also are married to A Targaryen, which I am having trouble finding right now. Yeah, Overseer, you do know a surprising things about history. Yeah, like I said, I give you and Tudor especially props. You guys know a lot. Like I know a little bit too. Like I'm not gonna say I'm like dumb or anything like that, but yeah, like you guys know a lot.
Alright, we're back.
Hmm.
Did I miss anything? Welcome, Arnie. Good to see
Oh.
you, man. Happy Friday, gents. Good to see you, bud.
Yeah, I was just recapping some of our plans, what we were doing, and I'm trying to see if we can get Marion to the Crown Lands, but I think what needs to happen is they just need to have another child because there's only one heir right now, so they won't accept anything that's not
Yeah.
a matrilineal marriage.
Yeah. These Rikers probably waited their whole life to get into power. They don't want to give it up so easily. So sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Sorry about that.
You cut out for a sec though.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry, I had to check on my dog. So he tore one of his like almost like his cruciate ligament. He from jumping off the couch. He's a small guy, but he's a tank, and he kind of landed awkwardly. I just gotta go check on him. He's good though.
Glad to hear it. Yeah, the only issue I see with the veil is that your daughter is now 32.
Chance of kids. Right, yeah. And yeah, should be 40. What age is it 40 plus for having kids in the game? Could also be.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the only issue I see with the veil. Everything else is pretty airtight.
Yeah, good spot. I wouldn't have seen that. Not too matrilineal. So is there, in terms of the veil claimants, there's also another route, which would be marrying back into the Arryns, who
Interesting.
who have a claim on the veil too, but all of them are betrothed too. Yeah, the Wayne one's gonna have it locked up. I think we have to wait to see what happens there. I don't like, maybe we'll get lucky, but it doesn't seem too stable right now.
Nope.
Crap.
The Westerlands and the Reach are very stable as the Stormlands.
Okay, so Iron Islands are the ones that are causing us trouble. The North and the Vale, is that right?
Well, the Riverlands.
Oh yeah. See if we can grab this maybe. Minus 143. I can't get it because I have too many existing alliances. There's Lord Eddard is just born in the Riverlands. He is curious. Maybe I think he's 5th in terms of succession. He's really far down. You see that little kid? Is he available? Do you have any daughters? Welcome, Liz. It's good to see you.
The problem is, oh, my hook paid off. Okay.
By hook or by crook?
Hold on.
Let's do it.
Yes. Okay, we got it. My 0-year-old daughter will marry their 0-year-old son, +7. We are gonna be able to get the Riverlands. This is good.
That's great.
Now we just have to get rid of the kids. Okay, wonderful.
So in order for us to take the throne from Rhaegar, you're gonna have to fight for every one of your claims, or steal the claims, or start a war and invite them as allies and dynasty members to that war. Still gonna have to fight against Rhaegar, I think.
Okay. All right, Stannis is about 70%. We're gonna do it.
Best of luck.
He's dead.
Oh, nice. He was my nemesis.
Perhaps
Thank
not.
you.
You're welcome.
How many kills have you got right
Oh,
now? Do you
dude.
know?
Oh, dude, so many.
I've got 16 currently.
Just, yep.
Mainly powerful families. That's wild.
Okay. So, the Stormlands, check. The Reach, check. The Westerlands, check. The Riverlands, we got some work to do. So,
Yeah.
scheme time. Since we can both scheme, I don't want to do, like, double scheme the same person, so...
Yeah. Riverlands, we're trying to take out.
Yep, mm-hmm.
So I can take out Cregan.
Okay, cool. I'll take out Rickon then.
And I've got double scheme. I think I have that unlocked. Let me just double check. We double check double scheme. Yeah, I do. So I can do 2 here. So you want me to fight for Arena, like the queen?
Let's leave the queen for last.
Okay.
Why not go after Donald, and I'll go after Barracan because I have twice scheme too.
Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, it's cooking.
We're just taking out 4 people so easily.
Yeah. So this reminds me when I done the Woiling campaign, I had to do something similar regarding taking out heirs to unite all the kingdoms in the north. And there was a stage where I was so stressed, but my character was sadistic. And when you're sadistic, you can take out your heirs for a huge stress relief. It's kind of weird, man. It's kind of funky. It's like you actually get stress loss from taking out your family members. And I was this mad king beyond the wall that had like murdered like 70% of his own family members, like not close family, but like distant family members, just to keep his stress levels down. It was wild. I think I killed probably about 15 people one episode. It was just like this, just like a chain of intrigue. That was back when intrigue was actually a little bit easier to do than this. This is complicated stuff. I appreciate the effort of it. I can get rid of Donald like almost right away. He's gone.
Okay, I am going to fabricate a hook on Eddard to marry into the Starks.
Right. You're married to Eddard. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So both of those kids are gone now. And
yeah.
You're scheming against Rickon. I'm gonna go for the queen. I'm gonna see if I can get her.
Okay, do it.
Oh my god, 70% chance. This is not even fair. It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
They can't fight back.
Yeah. It's hard to fight against your shadow. It's always been good.
I know, right? Dude, the Viper and Dora teaming up is crazy. Like, if the Mountain hadn't gotten lucky, this could have been the books.
Could have
just
been.
Dorne taking everyone out.
Yeah, that's right. Tag team champs.
Okay.
My daughter, knight and favorite child, is up for marriage. Alliance power. Naturally nil. Let's see if I can just get something nice.
Okay. I have a 95% chance for Rickon. Let's see how this goes.
Good luck.
Yep. Rickon's gone.
Okay. What's your thoughts on the Doom of Hardhome? Are you talking about like the event where like something bad happened and everybody wasn't there like caves and stuff that people retreated into? I don't know if it's actually but it was a thriving city. I think it was probably one of the only cities beyond the wall that was actually pretty decent, and then all of it overnight it kind of just disappeared. What was it, a White Walker attack? I'm honestly not too up to speed. I'd say Rickity, you probably know more than me on about that, about Hardhome.
Yeah. So it's John was sending some people because the wildlings were gathering at Harrenhal.
Okay.
I think that's what they're referring to, and People think that when the help comes, it'll just be White Walkers. Oh no.
Okay.
Okay, I got a hook on Lord Stark. Lord Eddard. Okay. So, how about a marriage? How about a marriage, Lord Eddard? Will not accept. Use hook. Oh, look, you'll accept. That's great. Okay. Now I am marrying my son to Mariah Stark.
Who's Mariah? Who's Mariah?
She is Eddard's 4th child, if you count the Paramount of the Riverlands.
Mariah.
So,
Mariah. Does she have a claim?
Yeah, she's in line. She's, again, Eddard is the Lord Paramount of the North, right? He has Irena, who is the Lord Paramount of the Riverlands, the one you're scheming against.
Oh, she does.
And then he has Rogero Stark, and yeah. So
Tremens,
I'm gonna go ahead and scheme against Rogero right now.
Okay, so we're gonna go. You're going with Rogero. Great name, by the way. It sounds like it's from the Free Cities. Danalo, I can try to take out.
Nice.
Lissa says we're gonna get the Winds of Winter in 2032. I just saw a video. What? What? Really? Have you guys seen the War of Westeros video? By the way, I know it's probably AI and fake, but honestly, look way better than the actual ending of the show.
Okay.
So everybody before, like, I can't see you in terms of succession there because there's so many males. So I'm gonna take out Camaro, who's the albino Stark. Let's see if I can get him too.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
We're just going for it.
Yep.
Bye, Rogario, maybe. Yep, bye, Rogario. Goodbye.
It was a theory video. I see. Can you link me that in the Discord, Lissus? I would like to check that out tonight.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, so I just took out 2 Stark heirs instantly, basically. So
that's wild, man.
Is this fair?
Yeah, sure.
Is it fun? Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, the Boltons are going to be happy. There's a lot of Starks that are no longer there. I can see your character now. Are you? What's the deal with the names? Lysano Stark. Is he married to a a lady from the Free Cities? No, he's married to Excel.
I guess so.
Where are they getting the names from? They haven't diverged their culture. It's not from that. You imagine it's like
Overseer just played the best blurb. A murder scheme just happened, and it was Shadowheart saying, "I'd hate to spoil the moment by stabbing you."
Nice.
Another Stark heir dead.
I've just had a daughter, and oh, I kind of like that name. Let's go back to that one. Aurelia. That was kind of cool. I can't remember how it was spelled. Hell yeah, we'll do. Hell yeah. Let's go with that. Am I taking out Lysano?
I don't think Lysano will be a problem. He's dead.
I'll try Eddard.
Now we just need Arena dead.
Are you scheming against Eddard?
No, but I can. Do you want me to try?
You're bloodthirsty, man. I've got 56% chance. It does say, yeah, it says easy. Let me see. Can I add you? Can be convinced. Hang on. Contribution. Who can I add? I could probably get this done. My daughter and Knight. Okay. Yeah, sure. Bribe. There you go. She'll join. Who else?
Dude, this is so hilarious. Like, what the heck?
I mean, like, when you think about it, this is how people... Thank you, Listless. I'll check it out in a bit. You posted to general chat. Thank you very, very much. I'm always down for some Game of
Thanks,
Thrones theories.
Listless.
So... Westerlands should have an older... My granddaughter's 3. Okay. Riverlands... Arena is married... Oh, I'm scheming against her. Okay, that's good. The Vale...
Yep.
Is betrothed to Martell as well. Oh my god, chaos.
Stormlands we got.
Yeah, the Reach
we
we
need
got.
the Iron Islands.
And then we got everybody then, I think. How do we get the Iron Islands? Oh, this is gonna be tough. Claimants.
I think I just need to fabricate a hook and then marry into them.
Yeah, you've been getting fabricate a hook. Okay, sweet. See if I can fabricate a hook on this guy.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna fabricate a hook on her, yeah. So basically the Riverlands in the north depends on you convincing depends on you getting Arena and getting Eddard.
No pressure, but yeah, sure, that's fine. I'll get Arena. I'm 87% of 95. Eddard's gonna be a different story. It's a coin toss. But I'm willing to take it. It's at 56%.
Okay.
I'm just waiting on the what are they called? Advantage. I'm just waiting on one more advantage.
Yeah, and then okay, good. They had another child, the Crown Lands. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see if it's actually possible. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay, maybe it would be best to marry their daughter, then they may see her as, like, alliance fodder. Nope. Okay. They just need one more kid.
Okay. Luke says, in A Dance with Dragons, we're told a story of the Doom of Hardhome 600 years ago. Hell swallowed the thriving town. Yeah, I heard it was a thriving town. I think in a Game of Thrones it has higher development than any other wilding places. I could be mistaken, though. Men of the Eastwatch say that something burned so bright it was like the sun in the north. And to this day, no one lives in Hardhome. It's haunted by the ghosts of the people who died. Nobody survived. Is it...
Uh-oh.
What's the connection to Hardhome and Skagos? Because it's like just across the water. Is it... Are they connected in any way?
I don't know, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, yeah, I just married into the Greyjoys. I married Dagbert.
Great name.
So, yeah, he's the heir.
Okay.
So,
we
just need them to accept it. Yeah, I got the hook. And they accepted it.
That's fantastic. Well done. I feel like you're doing work with those hooks, man. Like, I just failed against Eddard. He's my nemesis again. I've got so many nemesis. Night, man, it's not great.
Okay. We'll try against Eddard and see what we can do.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm gonna fabricate a hook on Mir to see if maybe I can get a marriage there and get an extra 11,000 soldiers for when we're about to fight.
Yeah, I mean, like, will it really be a fight though? I mean, think about it. We're married into every great family and the royal family. Like, is that just not a Martell win?
I think it is. Yeah, I do agree. I agree with you.
Yeah, like this is W's, you know?
This is it's almost like rather than the Iron Throne exploding, it's kind of like imploding in a weird way. Like it's kind of like getting all the power is getting kind of distributed internally to our family rather than us taking it by force. So what do you foresee in terms of the battle here with Rhaegar the Beautiful? Is it maybe you get a claim on King's Landing? Like, can you fabricate a claim on King's Landing so then at least you can have the capital there, and you get the fancy courtroom and stuff. you're not able to hold. You won't get a
Yeah.
claim on the Seven Kingdoms of the Iron Throne from the Faith of the Seven until you have a certain percentage of the land. And the only way that you'll get the land is if you start to claim the thrones of your family members in those areas that we've just taken. It's tough to get the Iron Throne, man. It's very tough to. You can take King's Landing pretty easily, but unless you got a claim on the Iron Throne, it's tough to get the whole
Yeah.
shebang. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, also like, I think the Martells would be very happy ruling in the shadows. That's kind of what they do.
Yeah. That's
So
true.
like, I'm not necessarily thinking we need to necessarily have a big climactic fight over the Iron Throne, you know? Like, because all we have to do is just
Wait.
fabricate a claim on Rhaegar, you know?
Yeah.
Make his heir or his heir's heir marry a Martell, and then it's like, it's game over because we'll get everything at that point. Because we basically have Pike.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just really need Arena to go away, and I'm doing a murder scheme on Eddard right now, so we'll have to see.
Okay. How do we change my heir? Is that possible? I have Anakin as my heir for some reason.
Yeah, I think you can fabricate the scheme.
Okay. Stormlands. Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I'm only gonna have like a 50% chance on Eddard, though. That's the problem.
Is the glass half full
So
or
he'll
is it
probably
half
give
empty?
away.
Depends on how you want to look at it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The problem is everyone likes him.
Okay.
So like it's hard to get people into the scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody likes Eddard. What a nice guy.
Yep. It's a problem for us.
I got an alliance with
Okay.
Mir, just in case we need it.
Nice. Ooh, I get an unpressed claim on the High Lordship of Winterfell.
It's actually a pretty good building if you want to take it. I'm not sure. Well, you got Sunspear already, but Winterfell's pretty good in terms of special buildings.
Yeah, I started that claim when I thought we couldn't marry into the north, but then I fabricated the claim and we could, so it was like, oh, that's not necessary anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, here we go. 48% chance. Seize the moment. Oh. Yep, he survived.
Oh, no.
And I can't do a scheme against him.
I'm going to fabricate a claim on Tyrosh. I'm going to see if I can take that.
Yeah, do it. I will definitely support you.
Nice. Crusader
Yeah,
Chris has a good video on Hard Home. Can you, Luke, are you in the Discord? Can you link me that, please? Again, I gotta watch a couple of those videos. I love just listening to videos about A Song of Ice and Fire. It's just gonna. I don't watch a lot of TV. I watch like YouTube most of the time, like all the time. And when I'm not watching it, I'm normally listening to it in the background when I'm walking my dog or going for a walk and stuff. So yeah, I'll definitely take a peek or a listen to that if you're able to share it. That would be great.
Yep.
Can you put it in the
So
chat,
there's
Luke? If you're unable to share in the Discord? I'm not sure if links work. We could try it though. Sorry, Rickity, you gonna say something?
Oh no, I was just gonna say the Starks had another boy.
Boy, oh boy.
Which is not great.
Yeah, that is not great. Is
It's
there
okay, I got it.
is there any dragon eggs anywhere?
I don't know. Do you want to steal a dragon egg? Because it might be fun.
Does anybody have dragon eggs in this timeline? Who might have dragon eggs at this moment in time? Pentos, Illyrio. Didn't we? We're good for the Riverlands now, buddy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. We are good. Now we just need to get rid of Eddard.
Rhaegar may have dragon eggs. Let's have a look. No, he doesn't. He has really nice armor, though.
Wait. Hold on a sec. Eddard's heir is the Lord Paramount of the Riverlands, which is married to our granddaughter matrilineally.
So we get the two kingdoms?
Yeah. As soon as Eddard passes, okay.
Oh, the Westerlands have just attacked. What are you doing? No. What are you doing? Westerlands war against it could ruin the Westerlands for us. Oh no.
You know what? If they kill our family member over this, I'm gonna be so frustrated. So do we side with Rhaegar, or do we just stay out of it?
Well, before I do this, let me send you something here. Give me a sec. Can I gift you an artifact? I should be able to do that, right?
I think so.
How do you gift artifacts? Send gift. More gift artifact for some reason. I must have. Oh, unequipped. I got it. I noticed that your health is like really poor. I just picked up this this artifact, which should be able to give you a little bit of a boost. Here you go.
Thank you.
And it is a dragon figurine. Hopefully that might help because it says right now your health is poor. Can you because you got all your scheming. Can you go into learning? Like, are you able to change your focus? Because you'll get another small health boost if you go to learning and then medicine.
Yeah, I am on learning right now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I just picked up Iron Constitution. That might help.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if you can get the whole body. It'll be interesting. And then your heir is Ariane, the Smiling Sun, she's also intrigue. Okay, sweet, perfect. I'm gonna technically you're my liege here, man. You gotta make the choice. Who do we side
with? We're gonna side with Rhaegar.
So the rebellions the rebels will pay dearly for this.
Yep, okay. The rebels will pay dearly. Another mega war.
King Rhaegar should get my man. Okay, well.
Oh, have a good night, Keela. That's fine.
Raise soldiers. I'm gonna siege Sandstone, I think. Are you raising your soldiers in Sunspur too? Yeah. I see them. Okay.
Yep.
I will meet you in Planky Town because it sounds fantastic. I'll head down there.
Okay.
That's a place, man. That's crazy.
All right, yeah. And this time you should control the army. I'll attach to you because the last time I accidentally murdered a bunch of people, so you can't do much worse.
I will try my best. You're saying the bar is low. Is that what you're saying? Oh, I'll see how that works.
Yeah, the bar is very low.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we.
Just chilling in Planky Town here.
But I mean, I'm coming.
Like, you were where last night? I was in Planky Town. What? Where? You never been there? It's great. I got twice schemed, which means I think we can do 3 schemes now. I don't even need that, but I'll take it. I'm gonna switch into learning, and I'm gonna go health boost. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we want. Yeah, new commander. Okay, so I'm gonna head over. You're attached. I'm gonna head over here to take out these guys. The 3,000.
Wait,
Oh, sorry.
I'm not attached.
Okay, no worries.
Why am I not? Hold on.
It's because maybe all of the recreational activities are available in Planky Town. You might have got distracted just for a second because there's so much to do there.
Won't you get me to Planky Town?
Brilliant. That's forever. That's the song of that town now. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. We got to cross the river.
Right,
we don't have any. We don't have any disembark or anything. We're good. It's actually just south of where my land is, so we can wave to family members as we walk by Viper's Nest and Viper's Lair and Viper's Keep. Hey,
nice.
It's Uncle Doran.
It is so.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah. Uncle Doran has been busy. What has he been doing? Well,
Don't ask.
Murdering children.
Don't ask.
That's literally.
You've been doing what? Hey, never mind that. You guys want to go to Planky Town? Sure. I feel like if there was an amusement park in Dorne, it would be in Planky Town. You know, that would be like that's where all the roller coasters are and stuff. It's there, man.
Yeah, I'm coming to help you. I'm coming.
Thank you. I have advantage. It should be okay, but we're fighting against other Dornish people. This is kind of sad.
Yeah.
We're fighting against a lady called Nephilia Lukes, and by the looks of it, she's gonna lose this war.
So you're saying her abilities are lukewarm?
yeah. Looks about right. Oh my god, what a fantastic hat.
Her chances aren't looking good.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, I feel Luke.
We got Lukey.
That was Overseers in the chat. He got lucky.
I love those type of things, man. Just that stuff forever. I love that sort of stuff.
All right, we're gonna fight these guys, right?
Luke Riley's like, I'm taking offense to the Luke slander. Sorry, Luke.
Sorry, Luke.
It's not pointed, I promise.
Why am I a little bit behind you? I don't like it. Okay, good. Now we're gonna win. Yeah.
Battle of Wilburn against Sturm. Akkard's a cool name. Akkard Sturm. He's not really well protected here. He's just protected his head. And he's not really wearing anything else. That's funny. How are we doing in terms of the battle? We lost 183. We killed 3,600. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing great.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, we got him. Bye-bye.
That's great. How's your money situation? Are you still
negative 100?
It's always negative. Have you hang on. Is there Sunspear is a pretty good hold in. What benefits does it have? Let's see. Do you have everything in Sunspear? Because there's like 4 special buildings there. Do you hold all of them? There's Sunspear, then there's the Nimeros Tower, which is pretty good. The Treefold Gate, and do you own the Water Gardens? Yeah, you do. Okay, I could probably just click on these.
Yeah, I own all of it.
Well, there's one that will give you an extra 10% if you can revoke the title from Maester Tamsin. For the Treefold Gate, that will give you a bonus. And then if you revoke Nimeros Tower from Lord Kedri, that will give you plus 8 gold. And it will help your disembarkment cost as well. So I would try a little bit of tyranny there if gold is a problem. Tyranny is something you should probably do on cool off in Game of Thrones. Like you should try wind people up or piss them off every so often, and then be nice for a couple of years. It's kind of how it works.
Okay.
You're coming back for a fight here.
Bring it.
All right.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think we'll lose.
No, I think we're pretty good.
Yeah, if Rhaegar kills our child, I'm gonna be so upset.
I think that's rich coming from Rickity, considering the amount. Can you just look at your debt screen for a second here?
Oh, it's bad.
Hang on. It says that technically
it's literally all children.
You've killed 6 people. You've killed.
All children.
It's Rupert was 9 years old. Willem was 13. He's technically a teenager. We'll let you away with that.
Beckon was 1.
Hang on. No, this. If I'm looking at Doran's kills, I just see 6. So I think you got the White Glove service, man. I think it can't be drawn back to you for a lot of that stuff. For Oberyn, let me see how many were kids. That sounds so weird. Child. Oh, it's bad. I've got 8.
Yeah, same.
And all of them are royalty. Starks, Baratheons, Greyjoys, Lannisters, and I was going to say Vales, but Arryns. Yeah.
Dude, we were not good people at all.
This is how Dorne would have to take power, by the way.
Yeah, it is. All right.
We didn't do this by choice. We kind of did. All the counties in Brimstone have hell references? No way. Hellgate Hall, Burnt Light, Shattered Plains, Wrath Drop, Fire End. Oh, wow. That's cool. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, I wonder, like, in terms of the war, how many people are, like, staying out of it and stuff.
That's the West March. Tarleys are involved. I like their shield. It's kind of cool. Grab that alliance.
Oh, Overseer, at this point, I'm sure you might have killed some kids from all over the world. Some people travel, others pay assassins to kill kids. The method different, the result the same. What the heck?
We need to Yeah, you don't need to apologize for anything in Game of Thrones, man. That's a sign of weakness. You gotta be you gotta do some funky things in this game, man. It's kind of strange, isn't it? But it's I don't know. It's interesting to navigate the ladder. Chaos. Isn't that Littlefinger says chaos is a ladder? You gotta do bad things.
Chaos is a ladder.
You gotta do bad things to kind of climb the ladder, right? So that's kind of not our fault that these kids were in the way. So terrible. Okay.
I know, right? So bad. Oh man.
In fairness, we did kill more adults than kids. It's not like we just went straight out looking for kids, man. Like that's not what the plan was.
Yeah, but the results speak for itself. We have the Riverlands, the North. We may have the Vale. I'm still not sure how that's gonna work out.
The Reach? What's going on with the Reach? Do we have the Reach? Did we lose the Reach?
We have it. No.
No, we lost it.
The air is... How?
I have no idea.
That has to be fixed.
So, I think... Hang on. I think if we have a look at history, I have a feeling what might have happened. Let's have a look at memories for this character. Somebody would have pushed a claim against our kid. He inherited the paramountcy of the Reach through Miranda's abdication. She abdicated the throne. What? Miranda? Why would you do that? Why would she do that? Well, she's 6 years old. She hasn't a clue, right? She probably got offered like candy floss and a new toy, and she was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." So we got to get Garland, the blooming rose, off the blooming throne. That's
Yeah.
Oh man, that's bad. Hewitt.
We had it.
And the strongest nation normally in Westeros. Normally they're second to the Targs in terms of military strength. Are we the baddies? Yeah,
But I
we
mean,
kind of are.
we are the baddies. Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Everyone is the baddies. Everyone in Game of Thrones. Let's see here.
Hook, maybe? I think I'll try a hook.
Yeah, definitely. The hooks worked really well for me.
Okay, let's do that. I got almost like immediately 95% chance. All I'm waiting for is an advantage. This is... Man, Intrigue is so powerful. I should play Intrigue way more.
Yeah, Intrigue is really fun. Sorry, you are cutting in and out a little bit there, Grayzo.
Oh, sorry.
Testing?
Is
Okay,
that,
good.
Is that any better? Sorry, I just adjusted my microphone. Is that any better for you?
Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah.
Sorry, dude. Audio issues.
You're okay.
All the time.
You're okay. I appreciate you chilling with me today, man.
Anytime, man. It's always a pleasure. I don't know what your plans are. Have you got any plans for the next month in terms of your content, in terms of your channel? What's the blueprint looking like right now?
Well, I still got Baldur's Gate 12 to 2 on Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Overseer and I are doing a Imperator stream together on Thursdays. I think
cool.
next Thursday will be the last one. Just like this one, it was just a 3-parter. Yeah, and then I have Banner Saga, my 2 nights off, which is gonna be tomorrow night. This week is gonna be Banner Saga. It's a really great indie turn-based game. There's 17 chapters in all 3 games, and we're on chapter 4 now. So we're approaching about halfway through. So that's cool.
I did tune in. I had the pleasure of tuning into episode 1 of that game, and I loved the artwork and the animation of that indie game. It seemed just, I don't know, it seemed really cool.
Well, yeah, it is like they put a lot of heart and soul into the game, and I should have waited till I was a bigger content creator, to kind of make sure the game got a little bit more love. But yeah, it was definitely a joy to play, and I like voicing over the characters, doing silly voices. It's really fun for me. So yeah,
silly voices, a historian. Rickity, tell me something that I can't find out about you from your channel. What do you do for fun?
I read fantasy books.
Nice.
And play games.
It sounds very similar to me. I'm not sure if did you see ModCon and the Wheel of Time update for CK3? I feel like you should definitely jump into that, man, because you've read the books. You have your opinion. It is solely based on the books. During ModCon today, they were like, by the way, if you don't want any spoilers on the books, mute it. So I kind of watched it muted because I didn't want to hear anything. So if you're checking that out, maybe you'll have your own perspective on it. But I mean, imagine playing as Rand al'Thor. For me, I would probably play as the Forsaken, one of the Forsaken, and go from there. I kind of always like to play as a dark character for some reason. I mean, it's clearly obvious we're doing dark things here in a Game of Thrones. But yeah, I'd be curious to see your perspective on that, because you're familiar with that universe. I think you should definitely check that out. If I could make a recommendation to Rickity, I would say when that is available for alpha or beta, join the Discord, check it out, and give it a test.
Yeah, I mean, getting in on the ground floor of a really cool, exciting new mod like that as a content creator is a pretty smart move. Yeah, it'll definitely be I'll have to talk to my beautiful subscribers and see. Yeah, and also when I stream alone, normally I'm a lot more active with chat. Like we've chatted with chat a bit today, but like when it's just me, I do read all the chats, be more interactive with them. So
yeah. I find it hard to do both when you're trying to collaborate, and that's my apologies for that. Sometimes I get distracted. I'm like, whoa, something shinies in the chat, we just seen Wumpus jump in. Good to see you, Wumpus. Can you tell me a little bit about your Stellaris collaboration that you have planned with Wumpus? Are you guys playing modded or vanilla? What's your plan?
Yeah, I will have to ask Wampus about that. I think he mentioned a few things to me, but I think I need the DLC before we can do it. Wampus said it might just be the host.
Okay.
So I'm not sure about that. We'll have to see.
Yeah, we've flirted with the idea of doing a Star Trek playthrough. I'm still learning it, of course, but I would love to learn from the master. Was it 1,500 hours or so? Maybe more. In the sense that,
Yeah.
like, I appreciated when you brought me through like Baldur's Gate. You're like, hey, this is how stuff works. This is why you should do this, and I learned a lot from that. I hope from this that you got something in terms of a Game of Thrones. I don't know a lot, but what I have, I'll try my best to disperse. Like in terms of this game, man, terrain is huge. We're not necessarily battling all the time because we're doing an intrigue playthrough, but if you're trying to take land, terrain is huge. Attrition is huge. There's certain areas of the map that you will take less attrition, like the King's Road. So hopefully you got something from at least my minuscule expertise in the AGOT mod. 4,000 hours, John says, or Wumpus says in Stellaris. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely like I like doing streams on my own and I really like collaboration, so I'm hoping to balance it with like maybe, 4 or 5 streams of myself and maybe one collab stream a week because I really do enjoy like it takes a lot of pressure off having a friend you're playing with. You could go to the bathroom, you could take a break, you can talk with them,
Absolutely.
if chat's not as active, you're not just over here entertaining everybody on your own. So
Yeah. Dance, monkey dance, that sort of vibe. Well, honestly, if you can hold a crowd, if you can fill that gap and those like awkward moments, that's a skill that can't be taught. I feel like you naturally have that ability. I'm not sure have you ever done like drama or like open mic or anything like that?
yes,
Okay. I can kind
yeah,
of I can kind of get that
I've
from
been
you.
in yeah I've been in about 10, 11 plays in my life.
Okay.
Yeah, it did some improv. Yeah, so
The improv go, by the way, if you don't mind me asking. And we can keep this Game of Thrones related. If you're like, hey, this is not related, you could just say buzz off, Grayzo. Go kick rocks. But
yeah, okay.
I'm curious how the improv went. It's something that I would always love to do, but I never really had, pardon my French, I never really had the balls to do it.
Yeah, I mean it didn't like I had a little group. It was kind of in a theater class too, so like yeah, we would practice it, but it's kind of like fake in a way
Okay.
because like yeah, it was improv, but there was 40 other theater kids there. Like of course they're going to laugh and they're going to want you to do well because they know how hard it is to be up here.
Yeah, supportive then, right?
Yeah, it was very supportive. It was actually I was in high school and we did a convention in downtown Phoenix. I don't live in Arizona anymore. And there was a whole class on improv. I did some stuff with my friend, and we made up a song about yellow ducks, rubber ducks.
Okay.
Someone in the crowd said, "Sing a song about rubber ducks," and it was really silly.
I was in Phoenix, Arizona once for a work conference, and did you grow up there, or is that home to you?
Yeah, I grew up there, like from ages 3 to 16.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool. I really liked the it was very picturesque for me in terms of the landscape. I remember even just flying in to Arizona. It was kind of I'm flying from Canada, which is used to snow and harsh weather, to this beautiful hot desert. Um, it was my first experience of an event in that area. I'm in sales, right? So I was doing a conference down there, and I got to spend a couple days. Actually, a day, not so much actually a day, about a day and a half. I had a conference, and then I got the latter half of the evening and the start of the morning before flying out back to Toronto the next day. And I went to a Diamondbacks game by myself, and I kind of just sat there and explored the place for a while. Everybody was super friendly. I actually really enjoyed it. I would love to go back.
Yeah? You went to see the Diamondbacks. You probably left disappointed then, because that's what they do.
I'm a Blue Jays fan. I'm used to it.
Yeah, Arizona sports is all about embarrassing the fans. Like, it's sad. We can never have nice things over in Arizona sports.
What have you got? The Coyotes? Is it Coyotes or maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Coyotes left to Utah, so
Okay.
they left. We don't even have them anymore. The Phoenix Suns make horrendous trades all the time. Every year they do something.
Chris Paul for a while,
stupider.
no? Didn't you guys have Chris Paul?
Yeah,
for a
we
bit?
did.
Right.
Yeah, and then we traded him,
Okay.
Bradley Beal. Yeah, that went great.
He was good at the Wizards, though. He was good at the Wizards, so I can kind of see there was potential there. Like I saw Bradley Beal play against the Bulls. Actually, I was again. There was a couple of years where I was kind of doing the circuit. I was doing events in the States and stuff for the company I was working for at the time. And I got to go down to Chicago, and we got a Bulls game, and I got to see the Wizards against the Bulls. And Bradley Beal was phenomenal. He was their best player that night. He's good. He's talented. Maybe he just doesn't fit the system or the regime that's there right now. Well, back then.
He's always injured, and when his shot isn't falling, he kind of, like, you can tell, like, at the beginning when he came to the Suns, like, he would try on defense every game, and it's like, it's frustrating he's injured, but I'll give it to him. He works on defense. And then he just lost it. And I got so disgusted this season, I just stopped watching basketball. And I've never been happier, so I may just stop watching basketball. Like, maybe I get too into it. As a former high school point guard of, how did you not see that open man? Why did you fall for that feint? What was that dribble move? Like, what were you trying to accomplish? You didn't use an angle. Like,
yeah, it's tough not to be critical when you feel like they're not making the obvious choice, right? And I'm like that when it comes to soccer or football, as I would call it. But in terms of basketball, we have the Raps, right? We got Toronto Raptors. They won a championship. It was phenomenal. The whole city was electric. I think a couple people took a couple days off work just to celebrate. What I liked about Toronto as a city, it like they got the whole "We the North" thing. Like, we're above the border. We're kind of this almost like independent team that are part of the American League. So there's that kind of pride in terms of what they play for, and they got a whole country behind them because there's no other basketball team in Canada. I think there's probably room, maybe Montreal or Vancouver in the future, maybe Calgary to have a team. The one person that changed the whole game for Toronto basketball was Vince Carter. He came up and he basically launched the franchise. And I know we're doing a segue right now, but like if you've played basketball, I feel like maybe you'll appreciate this. Do you know why the Toronto Raptors are called the Raptors?
No.
You want to hazard a guess?
Was there dinosaur bones found or something? I have no clue.
So there's dinosaur bones found in Canada, but it was in, I think, Alberta or Saskatchewan, somewhere like around there. Good guess. But it was the year the Toronto Raptors were founded was also the year that Jurassic Park came out. And they surveyed the city or people, and they said, what do you want this team to be called? And they took a bunch of suggestions, one of which I think was Toronto Huskies. Would have made way more sense, right? Cold climate, I don't know, iconic dog, like sled dog. I think they play sometimes as the Toronto Huskies. I think they have a couple of exhibition games as the Toronto Huskies. They wear blue. But yeah, they were called the Raptors because of Jurassic Park. And there's outside of the Scotiabank Arena where they play downtown Toronto, there's like there's some screens that are put up for people that maybe don't have tickets, and you can go and you can have a beer and chill out and kind of watch the game outside the stadium. And that park or that kind of area where you stand is called Jurassic Park.
Nice.
Isn't that cool?
So it was, yeah, that is cool. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that. Huh.
So you're not a basketball
you
fan
guys
anymore,
had
Rickity, no?
No, I couldn't do it. Like, the Suns are just so bad, and I'm so happy for the Pacers right now, beating up on the Thunder. I love the underdog, so that's really cool.
Pacers is Siakam used to play for the Raps, so I kind of like it too.
Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton. Like I saw this short of him, and it was at the end of the game, and it was so funny. He was just messing with the Celtics, and he literally handed the other team the ball, like towards the end of the game, with like 1 second left on the shot clock, just to mess with his head. Just like, here, have the ball.
Yeah, do your worst.
That made me laugh.
Yeah, I like that. So you said they played against the Pacers played against OKC. That's kind of like my team in the West Division. That's Chris Paul used to play there. Durant used to play there. So
yeah,
is it what's his guy's name? It's not Westwood, is it? No, what's his name?
Westbrook. Russell Westbrook.
Yeah. So like there was that genre or that kind of time zone where they had a really fantastic team, and I kind of liked them a lot. Like just for that reason alone. They also, I think, they have a Canadian playing for them. Is it Alexander? Georges Alexander, something like that.
Alexander Sarr? No, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's who you're talking about.
Is that?
Yeah. He won MVP.
Yeah,
he's really good.
He's pretty good, right? He was on the Olympic team. He's from Scarborough, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see where is he at. Scarborough is... Oh, he's from Hamilton, which is like 20 minutes away from Toronto. They've got a couple of decent players. You got RJ Barrett too, which is also... Like, I feel like the Canadians tend to play for the Raptors. They got RJ Barrett. They got a few people that maybe are affiliated there. We got a big from Florida that was also from Toronto. I'm not sure if he's still there. His surname is almost like Croatian. Let me see him. Is it Ovenchuk or something like that?
Jakub Pertl?
I think he might be Polish.
I don't think Canadian.
Toronto Canadian players. Let me find it for you.
Uh-oh. I'm getting beat.
Where are you at?
Dang. They caught me. I'm at Drywell. Dang.
Oh, no. Okay. We're still winning though, right?
Oh yeah, we're still winning. We're at 41. Yeah, we're gonna be fine.
It's good.
Probably. We'll probably be fine.
Question mark? Question mark?
Question mark?
I don't have anybody to lead my army right now.